Hi guys, welcome to Cop Out of Anfield. So we're back with another video for you. I've got my main man Martin at Red Raw LFC.
All right, guys.
We're gonna do some topics for you. We've made some notes. We're not winging it today. We're gonna give it a go, proper go. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to start with the Villa game. Martin did his video yesterday. I haven't done one. I've been holding off with my video, but I'll let Martin give you his thoughts of the game, and then I've got some player ratings for you from the Liverpool Echo. Sorry, I couldn't think what I was doing then. The Liverpool Echo. So we'll go over that. So what do you think, Martin? I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a disappointing, underwhelming first 20 minutes. I thought we played really well, to be honest with you. Then, I don't know, it just like a switch went off, didn't it? And so 1-0 up to 2-1 down, then we're chasing the game. It's disappointing, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. We started off like a train, didn't we? We had all their chances, and then Jota hitting the crossbar, and Nunes missing his sitter, and it was very underwhelming. But I mean, I was just going to have a look then at the stats from the game. I don't know if you've seen the stats. Let's just have a quick look at the stats from the game.
I think, if I recall, Villa had most of the better stats, to be honest with you, from what I saw.
Yeah, I was watching a video earlier on. I don't know if you watch him, All Red.
Nah.
On YouTube. He's an American fellow. He's really good, actually. He has a different way of thinking to us with him being American, so he thinks differently to us.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. So here's the stats, right? So the key stats is Villa had 9 shots. We had 17.
Yeah.
They had 4 on target. We had 3.
Yeah.
They had 53% possession. We had 47. They outpassed us 449 to 407. The passing accuracy was better. So they had 84% passing accuracy. We had 83. They had 8 fouls to our 6. We didn't get any bookings. They got a yellow card. We had 8 corners to their 6, and we had 3 offside. They had 3 offside, sorry, and we had 2.
Doesn't happen very often that we get out passed and have less possession than the opposition. We normally pass them to death.
That's what I mean, it's madness.
I think a lot of it's to do with fatigue. In the midfield's your engine room, and it's just been overworked, hasn't it? We've not been able to rest Gravenberch. McAllister looks shattered. I thought Szoboszlai played okay, actually. I think he did all right, but as for
exactly.
McAllister, they both look shattered to me.
Yeah, they did. I think all 3 of them did, to be fair, mate. I mean, Gravenberch, we'll get to this in a minute, but I think you'll be surprised what they've given Gravenberch at Liverpool Echo.
Okay.
I think it'll surprise you. I'm looking forward to actually getting your reaction to these ratings. I just want to pull up the reasoning behind the ratings.
Yeah, can't be any worse than Sky News, Sky Sports giving the man of the match to Robbo versus Wolves. Couldn't get my head around that.
No. So I will give Nunes a 3, which I think is slightly harsh.
Yeah.
Are we doing the full team, or are we just going to do the starting 11?
I think it's only fair to just do the starting 11. I think.
Right. Okay, so I've got it here now. Right, we'll start off with Alisson.
Yeah.
Where's it gone? Where are you, Alisson? Here we go. So they gave Alisson Becker a 6.
Yeah.
which is probably about right. So what they said was early, straightforward claims, but some of his passing out from the back was unnecessarily risky and decision making not always great. No chance with either goal though.
True. I'd add to that. I think he's got somewhat crept into his game of late where he's punching a lot of things rather than claiming and catching them. And it seems I don't like that part of his game. I don't know why he's added that to his game. He's a big guy. He should be dominant, claim and catch it. Half of them were catchable.
Yeah.
When he's punching a lot of stuff, it could go anywhere, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't like
that.
that.
I thought that. It's very European, isn't it? Maybe it's something to do when you do the new coaching staff. But Taffarel's still there, isn't he?
Yeah.
So surely Taffarel would speak up if need be.
You would have thought so.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't understand why he keeps punching.
No.
I don't like it. So next up, sorry mate, go on.
Right, mate, sorry, I was going to say it's not. I was watching a thing about Mohamedashvili as well. He loves to punch across. He's not one who claims crosses. He punches everything there enough.
Yeah, it's a European style.
Yeah.
You don't see Pickford or anyone like that doing it, do you? Or Pope.
For a goalkeeper, what is he, 6'1", Pickford? Something like that.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah.
Mohamedashvili's 6'6" though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
6'8", he's a monster.
Yeah.
We just sit back because my lighting's not very good.
Well, look at me, I look like I've been sunburned or something. I'm like, God's come to take me.
Yeah. So next up, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
So they give him a 6, which I think's fair. I mean, he got his goal, didn't he? But it was deflected off Mings, was it?
Yeah, I think I gave him a 6, I think. Just because of his goal, I gave him an extra point for his goal.
Yeah. So what they've said is, stood up to the challenge of Rashford before the break and some useful passes forward. Lost his way rather second half before thumping in leveller. Then he got subbed for Bradley, yeah.
I think
Anything you want to add to that?
I think the manager managing his minutes. I think still.
Yeah.
I thought Rashford skinned him on quite a few occasions.
Yeah, he did. Well, Slot was saying in his press conference, we're going to dig a bit more deeper into that later on in the video, but Slot basically said that the reason that he took Trent and Jota off is because they've just come back from injury and he needs to manage the minutes.
Yeah.
So the next one on the list, we have Kanate. They've given him a 7.
Yeah, I thought he was probably our best defender, Kanate.
Yeah, I agree. Running out with the ball quite a lot as well, which I found I like that. It reminds me a lot of Matic, what he used to do back in the day.
Yeah, Matic could normally pass it to somebody. He always makes me a bit scared when you see Kanate looming up the pitch because he'll either lose it and then get booked for something silly like pulling a player back that's took the ball off him. I don't like that part. But...
No. Well, he did that, didn't he? He ran into midfield and somebody near enough tackled him and he more or less slid in to get the pass.
Yeah. He's no Alan.
Yeah. So Liverpool Echo said, needed to defend on front foot throughout as Villa saw quick counters and a little unlucky when attempting to deal with equaliser. Cleared off the line from Rashford second half. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think he does. He has to do a lot of work covering for Trent, doesn't he? Down that side. He's always covering for Trent. Yeah,
definitely. To be fair, both our centre-backs covering for both our full-backs.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are a patch on last season.
No.
So next up, we've got Verge. They've given Verge a 6.
Yeah, I'd agree. Bit lackadaisical for me. Some of his, I don't know, that's crept into his game of late as well, where he'll just kick it straight out of play rather than oofing it down the pitch. If they're going to give up possession, oof it up the other end to give him the possession, not just knock it out for an easy throw-in for him, put us under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So their comment was Villa sought to keep the game away from him first half while diagonals, not always on point. Much more proactive and accurate after the interval.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to look at your face when I say this. Andy Robertson, 7.
God. 7.
They give him a 7.
No.
So I'll tell you what they said, and then I'll get your comment.
Yeah.
Decent enough in both directions before the break, and Cross invited chance for Salah. Kept going second half and had shot deflected wide. Good display.
I thought it was bang average. I think I might give him a generous 6, I think. No, not 7. Not for me.
This is another one that this is the one I was saying might surprise you. So yeah. Ryan Gravenberg, they've given 5.
Bit low, I thought. I thought he deserves about 6.5, maybe.
Yeah. So what they've said is predominantly in a defensive role, but didn't offer very much and looked tired. Failing to close down Digny for Villa's second. Improved second half, but again, not massive influence.
Yeah, I agree, but I think 5 is a bit harsh on him.
I would have given him a 6.
Yeah, 6,
yeah.
6, yeah.
But it's like we've said, it's unfair, I think, to judge any of our midfielders at the minute. They're so tired.
Oh, he's playing
every single game.
Yeah.
So the next one, we've got McAllister, and they give him a 6.
Yeah, I'd probably agree.
So they've suffered buffeting first half, but wasn't deterred, and passing started to pull Villa apart because a bit bogged down. Became a bit bogged down after the break, but good ball sparked equaliser, and then he got subbed, which we know.
Yeah.
I thought McAllister had a good game.
Yeah, I would give him about 6.5, 7, something like that. I think he played all right.
I was actually looking at some stats. I posted it on my YouTube post, and he got really good stats for the game, which I was quite surprised about. For him to give him a 6, I thought that was a bit harsh. I'd have probably given him a 7, to be honest. You know, and they were kicking the snot out of him, weren't they, the majority of the game?
Yeah.
You know,
they know he makes us tick, so they're trying to get the digs in on him, try and slow him down a bit. I mean,
I'm just going to have a quick look on my YouTube a sec. I just want to read these stats out to you.
Okay.
Let's see what you think of this. Now, these are factual. These obviously.
Yeah.
It's not made up.
Opta stats, are they?
Yeah. Here we go. So Alexis McAllister versus Aston Villa. So he played 81 minutes. He got 98% passing accuracy, 2 out of 2 accurate long balls, 5 ball recoveries, 4 out of 5 tackles won, and 10 out of 17 ground duels won.
And they gave him a 6. What did they give him, a 6?
Yeah. I would have said 7 myself.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at them stats, that's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah. I can't remember what I'd give him, to be honest with you. It would have been around 6.5, 7, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah. So it looks like they've given Salah the man of the match. They've given Salah an 8. Which I would agree with. I mean, he's just unbelievable, isn't he? Another goal and an assist. And what they basically said is off target with 1 header. That was a poor header, to be fair. But made amends with composed finish for opener and constantly got the better of Didney and assisted the second goal, never stopped working.
Yeah, it's Mo, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's probably right, to be fair. I haven't got anything else to add to that. Really, have you?
I think his dribbling at times is a little erratic. I don't think he's the best dribbler in the world. He has moments in the box. He's like really tricky in that, but like the build up to get into the box or whatever. I don't think his dribbling's. Who's a really good dribbler back?
Matt Manaman.
Yeah, he's not that. He's not really the same sort of player though, is he? But
no. But yeah, I did enjoy when they were passing it around in the box when they nearly scored.
All intricate little passes.
Didn't it? And went to Szoboszlai and then came back, and I can't remember who had the shot now. Was it McAllister or something like that?
Yeah, my brain. Yeah, I think it's either McAllister or Szoboszlai. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was McAllister because it was Salah to Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
And then I think it was McAllister or Jones.
Yeah.
Right, so next we've got Szoboszlai. They give Szoboszlai a 6.
I would have given him a bit higher. I thought he played well.
I thought he worked his socks off.
Yeah, he did tire towards the end, but I thought he played really well.
Yeah, he did. He worked his socks off. So what they've said is plenty of energy and excellent in the press.
Yeah.
And denied chance by Martinez, but didn't do enough on the ball first half.
Yeah.
Couldn't get sufficient purchase on header to clear Villa equaliser, and could have shot for Nunes' chance. That's harsh. I'm not having that. To say that he could have shot when Nunes had an open net.
He's laid it on a plate for Nunes. I would have scored that.
That's wrong. Man. You can't say that he could have shot. No. That is harsh. When Nunes is in an open net, I'd have probably killed him or something if it was me. If he didn't pass me that ball.
That's it. It's unselfish.
I think that's harsh.
Yeah, I'll agree. The part about Winder and for their goal, he should have knocked it out of play rather than trying to keep it in. If he'd have knocked it out, they wouldn't have scored, would they? I do agree with that bit, but it isn't.
Yeah.
But as for him, I think he did the right thing passing it.
Yeah, I do, definitely. That's harsh to say that he could have shot.
Yeah.
You can't blame Szoboszlai because Nunes is shit.
No, they're trying to scapegoat Szoboszlai rather than scapegoating the donkey that missed it.
Yeah, exactly. So Curtis Jones, they've given 7.
Yeah, I thought he did all right.
I thought he had a good game, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticise him too much. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it worked. He played sort of on the left wing, didn't he? I'm not sure that kind of worked.
No.
I think they probably Dominic out there. I think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I thought Curtis Jones would have started on the left because he used to be a left winger in his youth days.
Yeah, he's not got the pace though, has he? Really, he's not quick enough.
No, but he's got the trickiness.
Yeah, he's tricky. Yeah, he's tricky.
So it says started on the left, but regularly popped into the middle, where he created a chance for Szoboszlai and struck wide after one strong run. Ability to keep ball made difference second half. But yeah, I agree. I thought he played well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Diogo Jota, they've given 6.
Bit harsh. Apart from his glaring miss, I thought he played well till he came off. I thought he was a constant threat.
Yeah, I did as well. His header was poor though, wasn't it, in the first half?
Yeah. His header was poor, and that one straight after they scored, where he's shinned it or whatever he's done, and it's gone out near enough for a throw-in. If that was Darwin, I wouldn't have been surprised, but I was very surprised that it was Jota.
Well, I mean, he could have even chested it down and had a shot. He had plenty of time.
Yeah.
That shocked me a little bit. So it says, constant pest to the Villa defence with 2 half chances early on before calm assist for the opener. Poor miss shortly before the interval, however. But That don't make sense. But close. All right, yeah, but close when hitting the bar second half.
Yeah.
So we won't read. We'll do the subs, but we won't read what's been said. So they give Bradley a 7.
Yeah, he was steady when he came on.
They give Núñez a 3.
Yeah, I'd probably give him a 2.
And Diaz, they didn't give him a rating. It was too late in the game.
Yeah.
It just said barely involved.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa, again, too late.
Yeah.
89th minute. So they've just put forced into action late on.
Yeah, it's concerning the Bradley injury.
Yeah, it's concerning. Really concerning, considering Trent's just come back from his injury.
Yeah.
So that's all the player ratings for the game. We've discussed Núñez's miss, which was shocking, to say the least, but we won't go on about it. We've got something else coming up about Núñez later on.
Yes.
So the next bit I wanted to talk to you about was who you think is the weak links of the team.
Oof.
Who you think could go in the summer.
Right.
And who do you replace them with?
The replacing them is going to be the difficult one. I'd say weak links are the fullbacks, Trent and Robbo.
So, as we know, Trent's going, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely think so, yeah.
So, we think Trent's going to go on a free.
Yeah.
I'm just writing down what you're saying so we can...
Yeah.
So we can work out replacements between us.
Yes, mate.
Oh, Trent and Robbo. Yeah.
Yeah, Simicast as well.
So you think that both could go?
I don't think Robbo will go. I think he's a weak link this season, but I think Simicast will go, Trent will go, and then we'll bring somebody in for an understudy to Robbo and gradually fade him out. Personally.
Yeah. Right, Simicast.
Yeah.
Who else?
I think Endo will go.
Yeah. I can see that.
Diaz and Núñez and Morton, because he was close to going in January.
Yeah.
And Kelleher, he'll go as well. Don't know if there's anybody you've missed off that you would think might go.
No, not really. I mean, I was contemplating Jota.
Yeah.
Just with his injury record. I was also contemplating Alisson as well, with the injuries he's been getting recently.
Yeah, I don't think Ali will go.
But I don't think Alisson will go. No.
Sorry, mate.
There's also Yaros as well.
Yeah.
Because his contract runs out at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So I've got a question. I was going to ask you about Yaros. Yeah. I've got a question mark next to him.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what you thought about Yaros.
Don't think he's ever going to make it at Liverpool, personally. I don't think.
No. I think he could go, to be honest. I think...
we'll bring another young keeper in from somewhere.
Well, we've got the young keeper out of the reserves, haven't we? Is he called Harvey Blair or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
So he might just come in as a number 3.
Yeah, or we might go down the route of getting an elderly, somebody like Adrian, but not Adrian.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I think.
But going back to Alisson, I wanted to put this to you and see what you thought.
Yes.
So, Alisson, a lot of injuries. I know Kelleher's not great on corners, but would you consider selling Alisson to the Saudis for, say, 60 million, keep Kelleher as number 1, and put Mamardashvili as number 2?
I love Ali. It's the best keeper. Best keeper we've had for a long time. But if it generates some money and they actually use that money to strengthen the areas we need to strengthen, then I don't see why not, because he's done a very good job every time he's played for us as Kelleher.
He has. But my problem is his corners. He seems very weak on corners.
Yeah, Dracula, isn't he?
Yeah. Scared of crosses. Yeah.
But what I actually think will happen is I think Mohamed Ashrali will come in as Alisson's understudy for a season. Then they'll sell Alisson and Mohamed Ashrali will be number 1. And then whoever comes in will be number 2 and a number 3. That's what I think will happen.
Yeah. See, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've seen a rumour that Chelsea are willing to match Liverpool's 40 million price tag for Kelleher.
40 million in his last year.
For Kelleher, yeah. Apparently they've said that they'll give Liverpool the 40 million they want for him.
I don't think he'd go to Chelsea.
I can't see it.
I think an ideal fit for Kelleher would be Newcastle.
Yeah, or depending if they've got the money, Celtic.
Yeah, but is that a bit too much of a drop off for Kelleher? Who's a bit too good to go to the Scottish League for me.
It is, but when you think of the other side, Celtic are in the Champions League every year.
Right, true. And they win most things, don't they? All the cups and the leagues mostly. But if it was me, I'd go to Newcastle personally. If it was me.
Yeah. Yeah, Newcastle's a good shot.
The fans would love him.
Yeah, definitely. But will Newcastle pay the 40 million that Chelsea apparently will?
Well, yeah, this is a problem. They've got all the money in the world, they just can't spend it, can they?
No, that's the issue. But on the flip side, if City win that 155 million thingy, cases, Newcastle will be able to spend then because they may as well just scrap FFP.
Yeah.
You know, they cannot get away with that.
No, but they seem to be very confident though, giving Erling Haaland a massive contract and spending just over 200 million in January. They must be confident they're getting away with it.
They must be. They've got to be.
Yeah. I hope they get relegated out of the Football League, personally.
I've just got a real funny feeling they're going to get a stupid fine, like 200 million or something.
Yeah, I think they'll get a big
fine. I can't see anything happening. I really can't.
They were too scared to do out to them because of all the money.
Yeah, exactly. So, we'll go back to your list. So you've got Trent, Robbo, Tsimikas, Endo, Nunes, Diaz, Morton and Kelleher.
Yes.
So we're sticking with Alisson. So that was a stupid question.
Yeah.
Really, wasn't it?
For me, yeah.
But I've got to put some controversy in.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Right, so if that's your players that are going, who are we going to replace them with?
Oof,
so Trent is obviously going on a free, isn't he? So we've got no money coming in there.
Yeah.
So should we do a price tag?
Yeah.
An estimated price tag for the players we think are going to go. So Robbo we've got on the list. We're going to put him at number 2.
Yeah.
Tsimikas. What do you reckon? 15 million?
15, 20 mil.
So we'll say 15 mil.
Yeah.
I'll put 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Endo, what do you reckon? 10?
Yeah. Give him away with a free box of cornflakes.
Yeah. Nunes.
I can't see anybody paying any more than 50 million for him. I just can't see it. All this would turn down 85 million from Saudi. I don't believe that in a million years.
No. Right, so Diaz to Barca. That's my prediction anyway.
Yeah, 50 to 60 mil.
So we'll say 55.
Yeah.
Right, then you've got Morton, 15.
Yeah, about 10, I'd say nominal, really.
And then you've got Kelleher.
About
Let's
20.
just say 25.
Yeah, I think it'd be about 25. Yeah.
Right. I know we're all over the place a little bit here, but so if we work this out roughly, so with the sale of them players, a little bit of football manager, this mate. So we're saying we've brought in, say, 20, 30, 80, 135, 145, 160 million,
Right.
150 million.
Yeah.
I think that works out.
Mm-hmm.
My maths is shocking. Let's have a look. 20, 30,
50.
plus 50 is 80, 105, 115, 100. Huh? Anyhow, let's go with 150.
Yeah.
So, 150 million.
Yeah.
Who are you going to replace Simicast with?
Oh, right. There's a couple. I think there's going to be Kirkes, Eight Nuri, Hatto, and there's that other lad I mentioned from Bruges, Kuiper, whatever his name is. I think it'd be one of those four.
I've just thought there's another player we haven't put on this list. Joe Gomez. I think he could be another one that goes.
Do we know what his contract situation is?
No, but I can have a look.
I think he's another. If he's got like a couple of years, you'll probably get 20, 25 mil for him, maybe.
How long has Joe Gomez got left on his contract? 2027.
He's got quite a few years then, hasn't he?
30
mil. When he's fit, he's great. Great player, great utility player.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd say about 30 mil.
But see, this is where, as soon as you said Hato,
yeah,
that's what made me think of Gomez, because that's who I would have to replace Gomez.
Yeah.
So they reckon he's worth around about 30 million.
One in, one out, then, isn't it?
Euros.
Yeah.
So that's what, £27 million?
Yeah, give or
roughly.
take. Yeah.
So Endo. So we're going to sell Endo for 10 million.
Yeah, I'll give it away.
Do we still believe about Zubamendi?
I don't.
No, I agree.
I think he'll end up at Real Madrid.
Possibly. It depends, though, because if Alonso goes, he'll definitely go to Real Madrid.
Yeah. I don't see him going to Arsenal. I don't see that.
No. If Real Madrid come in, he goes to Real Madrid. I can't see anything different, to be honest, unless PSG come in and gazump everyone. Because he did that with what's his face, didn't he? I'm not even going to attempt his name.
Which one?
That winger. That Georgian winger.
Oh, yeah. Kvaratskhelia.
That's the one?
Yes.
Right, so what about Edison? Would you take Edison?
Yeah, I'd have him a good player, but I'm not sure if he's just... Because I know he was linked with him when Klopp was there, and there's Klopp plays with a different number 6, doesn't he? He liked to destroy a Klopp, whereas Slot's more like your progressive ball carrier, can take the ball and go forward with it sort of player. I'm not sure if that's an Edison type or not. I've not really seen enough of him.
No, me neither. I mean, when he played against us in the Champions League last season, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He just bossed the midfield.
Yeah.
So if not Edison, who would you go for?
I've been looking at Hjulmand, I think his name is. He's a Danish international.
All right, yeah.
I think Daryl mentioned him to you as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sporting Lisbon lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, he looks like a good player, to be fair. There's quite a few. There's a lad in Argentina that Darryl mentioned to me as well.
Yeah.
Let me just have a look at. I'll just go on to my DMs and I'll just mention the players that Darryl mentioned to me.
Wasn't that Nico Gonzalez who went to City, wasn't it?
No, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
Did you see his tackle last night? Did you watch the City game?
I watched all the highlights. Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah. It's a South American. They've all got it in them, haven't they?
Oh yeah. Just trying to find the list that he gave me. Can't find it. We message each other quite a lot, so it's getting through the chat.
Yeah. There's quite a few players out there who could come and do a good job for us.
Yeah. Right, while I have a look, who do you want to replace Núñez?
Who do I want and who do I think we'll get? I want Isak, but they ain't paying what that's going to cost.
No.
So,
well, you mentioned Isak.
Yeah.
Let's go on. I just want to jump to this rumour that I've seen. So there was a rumour on X. I made a video about it.
Right.
And it basically, the rumour, I think Dunk made a video about it as well. Isak, swap deal for Núñez, plus money.
What, Núñez plus 150 mil?
That was the rumour that was on X. What do you think of that?
We got put offside or some other Anfield, whatever it's called.
It might have been that indie guy.
Oh, God, yeah.
It might have been him.
Yeah, I don't pay any attention to that nonsense. I'd love Isak, but I don't see us paying the money.
Yeah, I agree. And I can't find that at the minute. But anyhow, we've gone past that now anyway. So we're saying the lad from Sporting Lisbon.
For midfield, yeah.
Yeah. Núñez. Now, I quite like Harry Kane. As daft as it sounds, I'd love to see Harry Kane come in.
I think if he comes back to England, he'll end up at Arsenal.
Yeah, or maybe go back to Tottenham. But if I had a choice of any striker, if someone said to me, right, Gareth, you're getting 60 million for Núñez, who do you want? I would say Kane. I really would. I know he's 30, but he's such an unbelievable finisher. Can you imagine the chances that have been put on the plate this season?
Oh, God, yeah.
Around number 9s, and then Harry Kane are getting them.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? But we know it's not going to happen, so who's the realistic one?
What's it say? Cunha, maybe? From Wolves.
I like Cunha. I think Cunha's a really good player.
That lad from Brighton. João Pedro, is it?
Yeah, another good player.
I'm
just going to see what if anything on Google. See if they've got any suggestions.
There was a lad in Italy. I can't remember who he plays for.
Who are Liverpool looking at to replace Núñez?
We're looking at a donkey from Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Here we go. So, journalist names 4 players Liverpool have looked at. Oh, that's not good. That's to do with Salah.
Huh?
Go on, mate. Sorry, what were you saying?
I said we could get a donkey off Blackpool Beach. It'll score more than Núñez.
Salah was on Blackpool Beach, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The other day.
Yeah, he's probably looking at his strike partner. The number names have popped into my head. I've heard mentioned that Retegui, is it? Retegui, he's in Italy as well, isn't he? I think he's Atalanta.
There's a lad that's in Atalanta, yeah. Lookman, Ademola Lookman.
Oh, no, he's ex-Evertonian. I don't want that lad.
No. No, there's a lad in the Bundesliga that I've seen today. We've been linked with. 80 million.
All right, we should have had bloody Marmouche. That's who we should have had.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. Marmouche is class. I am absolutely shitting myself for him on Sunday.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can find this article. There was a Bundesliga player that I've seen today that we've been linked with.
Right.
For 80 million euros.
Do you know who he plays for?
No. Where is it? I know it's on here somewhere. No.
Is it Hugo Ekitike?
It could be. Yeah,
Frankfurt.
from Frankfurt, that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
22
he used to
years.
play for PSG, didn't he?
Yeah. Wonder kid,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's a really good player.
Yeah.
I'd take him.
Yeah. I'd bring
So
back in.
if we were to pick one, is that who you'd go for? That Ekitike, whatever it's called,
But realistically,
or Kuna?
I'd go Kuna just for the fact he's Premier League proven. And
Yeah,
he's probably a bit cheaper than Ekitike.
yeah, he looks like a real good talent. I remember watching him for PSG against Liverpool a couple of years ago in the under-16 Euros European Championships.
Yeah.
Champions League, sorry. You've got Tyler Morton. I don't think we need to replace him, to be honest. I'd just bank that.
Just get another youth player come through, won't we?
Yeah. We've got, what's his face, McConnell, haven't we? So we don't need Morton. I'd just bank that.
Yeah.
And then Kelleher, we've obviously got Mamadashvili, so we don't need to go into that.
No.
We did touch on Yaros.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what sort of third choice keeper would bring in. If we'd go youth or go experience, I'm not sure.
Well, either way, they're not going to get a game, are they? So I'd probably go to Harvey Blair. I think he's a real prospect. He's only 17, 18.
Yeah, we don't want another Adrian situation where he's on decent money and not seeing any games. You might as well give it to a youth player.
Yeah, that's who I'd have as third choice.
Yeah, and plus he doesn't take up a non-EU spot either.
Well, that's it. Plus, that's another thing. I don't really understand it. I hope you do.
Not really.
The youth thing, homegrown thing. Yeah. I believe they have to be at the club 3 years before they're 18.
I'm not sure on the ins and outs on it.
I think.
I know they don't. If they're under 21, they don't need to be registered for any competition because they can just be put into the squad, can't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's...
I should know. I played enough Football Manager in my time. I should know what the rules are.
Yeah, I love Football Manager. I still play it now. Right, so that leads us nicely onto the £200 million war chest.
God, don't make me laugh. I'll start coughing. This is the £200 million war chest we've had for the last 3 seasons that never seen the light of day.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have. But I think it's going to be raised through player sales. I don't think it'll come out of FSG's pocket. I just can't see it.
150 million there we've just raised.
Yeah, and that wasn't including Gomez.
Yeah, well, true. Yeah, it's 180 with him, isn't it? So they might stick 20 million on top of it, and there's your 200 million kitty. And that's if you've not got to replace Van Dijk and Salah, and they don't stop. I think it's going to go all I've said it. I think it's going to go tits up in the summer. I really do.
So there's something just come up here. I've just noticed. It says breaking news.
Right.
Liverpool players are starting to get frustrated by the way Virgil van Dijk's contract is being handled. Murmurings and disquiet is the feeling amongst the Liverpool dressing room due to the prospect of Virgil potentially leaving in the summer. And that was by Graham Bailey.
Yeah. It's understandable. As your club captain, you shouldn't be treating him like that.
No, they shouldn't. It's disgusting.
Same with Salah. They should have just given him the contract and say, "What do you want?" And that's what they should do. But,
Empty checkbook.
yeah. Sometimes you've got to break the structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are getting old. They're more of the senior end of the test, but they're still quality players. You're never replacing Salah. You're never replacing Virgil. You just won't. There's nobody out there that can do what they do.
Well, there is rumours about Sane, isn't there? But I don't think he's as good as Mane. Salah.
Leroy Sane from Bayern Munich. No,
Yeah.
Not for me.
Free agent, any this summer, apparently.
How old is he? He's 20, 29? Is he?
I think he's 30, isn't he?
Is he?
I think so.
No, he's had bad injuries as well. Though,
Leroy Sane. 29, mate, you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
96.
I'd swerve on him. Personally, he's had bad injuries.
Yeah, and he's got an attitude problem. Look what happened with him and Mane.
He's got a bit of an attitude problem as well. Yeah.
Mane smacked him in the mouth, didn't he?
Good. Good.
Did you see that video?
I haven't seen the video. No, I did hear about they had a bit of an altercation, right?
Oh, it was funny. Right, now on to the next subject, which is the Núñez deleted tweet. I believe it was 3 times he deleted it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, I'll read out what it said.
Okay.
So this is apparently the original one. 2 to 3 weeks ago, Darwin was the best. Darwin gave us the 3 points. But yesterday, I was unlucky enough to miss a goal. And I am once again the worst and the failure. I don't fall, I get up, and I'm never going to give up. I'm going to give it my all until the last day I have to be in Liverpool. Resilience. With the old bicep. That was the original tweet.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Why is he talking to himself in the third person? Like Darwin was this, that, and the other. Yeah. I think he's obviously got something wrong with him. He can't cope with pressure, I don't think.
No. It's like Dunk said on his video today.
Worst
he should stay off social media.
Exactly. Worst thing he could do, just inviting criticism. If you don't put it out there, nobody can criticise you about it.
No, exactly. Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, when he plays for us, I'll support him. I want him to do well. But as soon as the transfer window opens, I want him gone. I'll give him a lift on my mobility scooter.
That'll be funny. I'll meet you at the airport.
Yeah.
Right, so now we're on to the Man City game.
Oh, yeah.
So, as we know, Gomez and Gakpo are possibly out. Gomez definitely. Bradley definitely. Gakpo possibly. He was due to train today, apparently.
Do we know what the situation is with Bradley? Is it a bad injury or...?
We don't know the full extent.
That looked like a hamstring, didn't it?
Yeah, it could be 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Gomez has been operated on his groin now, so he's out till probably May, late April, early May. So Bradley probably looking about 2 weeks, he said.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else that he said today that we could get your opinion on?
I've not been in today. I've not seen any. I haven't seen a pre-match press conference. I've not seen it yet.
Trying to think. What did he discuss?
He was on about Nunes, wasn't he? That he wasn't happy with his attitude.
That was it, yeah. Yeah. So basically what he said was that the ball came to his left foot and he's right-footed, so he's making sort of an excuse there for him. But he did say how low he should have finished it to a certain, and then he said that wasn't an issue to him. It was the fact that he did nothing for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I agree with. His head was down. And what also annoyed me about that was at the end of the game, he was having a laugh and a joke with Martinez.
Yeah.
And then he just walked off and didn't even thank the crowd. That really bugged me.
Yeah, I touched on that last night. It was either last night or this morning in my video. I touched on that. They sang your name and supported you every time, and you can't even go and applaud them for backing you. You're just selfish.
Bang out of order, mate.
Yeah, that's why
I'd kick him in under 21s, me, for that.
Yeah,
that's me.
I was quite happy.
I would, honestly.
I've calmed down a bit since my video, but I was quite happy for him not to play for us again, personally. But
going back to Bradley, that leaves us seriously exposed, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not even anybody coming through where I'd think, oh, they could do a job. I just don't see it. So then you're going to be stuck with Kwanzaa covering right back.
Yeah, which isn't good.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he'll give it his best. I know that, but
there might be an argument for playing Simicast or Robbo at right back, maybe.
Is there anything you want to discuss while I do my predicted team?
Not particularly. I think we've covered quite a lot of the bases, haven't we? I think now. So rumours are that I've not really anything concrete. There's obviously the Isak rumours going around left, right, and centre, but I don't believe them. There's the De Jong from Barcelona rumours, but he's on silly money, like north of 500k a week, so that ain't happening.
No.
I'm trying to think of any other I've heard of recently that's. Well, the Gordon stuff's come back again, and it from Newcastle. If Diaz went, I'm not sure where I sit on that.
But again, you're probably looking about 100 million.
Yeah.
And Newcastle won't sell their two best players to us.
No, it's not worth 50 million. Not worth 100 million. 50 million max, I think. But, yeah.
But if say they're saying 100 million for Gordon and 120 million for Nunes, Isak, that wipes us straight out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not happening.
So
I like Semenyo from Bournemouth. I think he's a good player.
He is a good player, but I don't think he's good enough for Liverpool.
Probably not.
If I was to bring in a left winger, with experience, that would help us with the homegrown quarter. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
Grealish.
Oof.
Because I believe that Grealish is available this summer, and I don't think it costs you that much money. And bearing in mind, he's only going to be a backup for Gakpo. He's not going to be in the team.
True. Well, they paid like 100 million for him, didn't they?
Yeah. I bet you could pick him up for 40 now.
Yeah, I'd probably take a punt on him. Oh, well, he's not that old either, is he?
No. I think he's only, 27?
Yeah.
It helps us with our homegrown quarter.
Yeah.
He's got experience. He'll help Gakpo with a bit of advice on that.
Yeah.
He's won plenty of trophies with City.
Yeah.
How old is Jack Grealish?
So an out of the box one, for sure.
29 he is.
Yeah.
He's 30 on the 10th of September.
That might go against him.
Yeah. Unless we could maybe bring him in on loan. But I mean, it's an outsider that nobody
different,
really spoke about.
Yeah.
Because we know that he'll go. There's no way that Grealish will stay at City.
No. Yeah.
So I'd take a punt on him. As daft as it sounds, if we can pick him up for less than 40 million, I'd take him.
Yeah.
Just because of his experience. But on the other side, would he want to go from being a backup at City to a backup at Liverpool?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Could see him going back to Villa.
So now the last bit we need to do for this section is our predicted team.
Right.
So obviously, I think we're both going to agree with Alisson.
Yes.
And then at right back, we don't really have an option. So that's going to be Trent.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't change on my list. I haven't changed anything.
No.
The only thing I have changed is Gakpo or Diaz on the left.
Yes. Yeah.
So my team, I've got Alisson, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Maka, Dom, Salah, Jota, and then Gakpo or Diaz.
I could see maybe Jones coming in from McAllister. Possibly.
Yeah. Or even Gravenberch, because he looks shattered at the minute.
Yeah, either one of them. I could see Jones coming in for one of those. But I agree with Gakpo or Diaz to come in on the left to leave Jota up front. I agree with that. And Salah obviously picks himself.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just put a little thingy on here. Gravenberch, Stroke, Jones.
Yeah.
Would you give Endo a game? For Maka?
No.
Because I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember Endo against Man City. It might have been last season. And he dominated the midfield. He literally couldn't breathe. He was everywhere.
It's a shout. I suppose you could start him and bring somebody off the bench, maybe.
But would you risk against City? I know they've just been beaten by Real Madrid.
I'd chuck him in for the last 20 minutes just to shore it up, but I wouldn't start him. No. But like you say, the last 20 minutes when you say, I don't know, 1-2-0 up, 2-1 up or something. But Real Madrid, City against Real Madrid, they got a pasting, so they're going to want to get, back on track fast. Definitely.
So I think it's a very, very dangerous game.
Yeah.
So I know you don't do predictions,
mm-hmm.
but I'm going to give it a 1-1. I've got a funny feeling we're going to drop another 2 points.
I think we might have to be happy with a point, personally, I think.
But yeah, that's my prediction. So the last part, last part, we've got a little bit of an announcement for everybody, haven't we?
We have, mate.
For only for not permanently, just for now.
Yeah.
We're not going to do Anfield Raw anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling to do my own channel as well as working and family and everything like that. I want to spend a bit more time with my missus. Yeah. So we're going to put it on hold for now. We're still going to do a weekly video together, aren't we?
Yes, we are, mate. Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to do it on this channel.
Yeah.
And then Martin's going to post it on his channel as well.
Yeah.
It's just too much at the minute.
Yeah, you've got a lot.
Martin, I've got a lot going on, and then I don't know if you want to mention about what.
Yeah, I've got a lot. Got my health problems going on. I found out today my toe's got my big toe's got a bone infection in it, so that's not good. I'm going to be on antibiotics for the foreseeable future, I think, by the looks of it, and they make me feel lousy most of the time, so I haven't got the energy or the determination to do anything extra, to be perfectly honest with you. And then if I feel pressured, then my head goes. So I think it's best all round for now, just to backburn it for now.
Yeah, definitely.
I will want to say that the people who did support the venture to get a laptop or desktop, if you want to contact me and want the money back, we can sort something out. I don't want to be accused of being a scam artist or anything like that. If you send me a message privately to my email address, which will be on my channel page, if you want it back, we can sort something out. Get in touch with me and we'll sort that out. All right.
So yeah, I think that's it, mate. For another week.
Yes, yes.
So I'd imagine we would be, if you keep your eye on both of our community tabs, one of us will let you know when the next episode will be. It will be next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully on maybe Thursday or Friday. I'm off on a Friday, so with me doing my channel all week, the missus likes to do something on a Friday, so it could be a Friday night, it could be a Thursday night. It just depends when we're both free, really, and both available.
Yes, mate. No problem.
Is there anything else you want to touch on, mate, before we go?
I don't think so, mate. I think we've covered it all. I think we've done well today.
All right, then.
All right.
It's been good catching up with you, Martin.
Yes, definitely.
And, I'll speak to you next week.
Will do, mate. Take care, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye. Bye.